Welcome to a tutorial on the monkey's fist. Don't know a lot about it, but I figured out it's a pretty cool knot. I looked it up and probably just as you did, figure out how to make it. So today I'm going to show you how to make this. It doesn't have to be just like this. It can be unique. So first off, if you're going to be using rope like I am, you need rope obviously, a lighter, scissors, and a ball to go in the middle. So I'm using a golf ball because I'm using really big and thick rope. So I'm going to just put that here. Alright, whatever. So the scissors is to cut it, and this is to burn it, not burn it, but melt it, so that it doesn't end up like this side. It ends up more like this side. So it doesn't fray as you're working with it like this side did, because it's just going to fall apart like it did. Alright, so first, just put that there. Take your rope. This side has this, so I'm not going to be using it, so I'm going to be holding it like that. So your rope, just kind of set it wherever. Then you have it like this across your palm. You can either grab it with your pinky or your thumb. I find it easier with my thumb. You're going to take it, right? And you're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then at this point, kind of give it more rope so it's easier to handle. You have 3 loops, which are like that. So then you can grab it with your pinky like that. Just hold it. Or what I like to do is I like to take this, grab it with my right hand, take my left hand out, and then grab it back with my left hand. So then I can kind of stretch it out so I know what I'm working with. So then you take it, and then since you're still holding it at the bottom, you don't really need to grab it with the pinky. So then you go 1 like this, 2, 3, and then pull it so it looks straight. Now instead of the first time you went this way, then you're going to go around this way or whatever. So your first 3 is going this way, second 3 are going this way, and the third 3 are going to be going this way. So you take it, have it like this, or however you want to hold it. The easiest is this way, and then you're just going to go like that. So then you have the hole on the top. Take your end, just stick it through, and it should go out like that. Then just pull it through, so you have it sticking out, and then just kind of fix it back so it doesn't get all tangled. It's a lot easier to do this part now so it looks straight now instead of having to fix it later, and it gets in a big mess and it's hard to do. So you have first 3, second 3, and then you're going to have a third 3 going this way. So you started that with this one. Then you want to take the rope, and then kind of where your thumb is, like switch hands so it's in your right hand now, and then kind of just move this over. So then you have it, but make sure this loop stays here. And take it, and then push it through this side. And make sure you get it through this part. So now you have the first loop of the third set of loops. So back to this part, you have that, 3, and then you're starting to have 1 right here, like that. Oh, messed up. Alright. So straighten it out. Kind of take it like this. You can. It's whatever. And at this point, what I like to do is kind of move all of it to one side, like to this side. So there's a bunch of space here. And then kind of move this up so you have a gap. Then take your ball and place the ball inside. Now, if you did it too tightly before, it's going to be hard to put the ball in. So it doesn't have to be pretty, just in there. And in the middle. So kind of just move the rope around where the ball becomes in the middle. And you can always take the extra string and kind of pull it back in so you have more to work with. So it's easier to get that ball in the center. Because you really need it to be in the center for this to work. Alright, so now you have it back to like this, but the ball's in the middle. And the ball's going to fall out if you don't keep rapping. Not singing, rapping, you know, ha ha ha. But just take it and then stick it through just like the first time. So you kind of just want to tuck that to the side so you have space to push it through. And then just stick it on through there. Pull it. And then just follow the other one. Just like that. So now you have your first part of the rope. Pull it, make it straight. Your first third of first set of threes, your second set of threes, and then your third set goes through here, out and around. But it does not go over this one. It goes under this and then over, as you can see. And then you just keep repeating that like twice. So then that goes through, makes another loop, go to the side. So this side has 3, so you don't need to go to this side again. But it's easy if you move this over, so you have more of space. Take it, stick it through again. And then now you have 3 sets of 3 loops, which is a monkey's fist, or set of 5, set of 7, it doesn't matter. So now you have monkey's fist, but it kind of looks ugly. So what I do is I pull this up so it stops, and then keep following that same rope around. So pull this way, then that goes down. Now it's this one. So then you pull this one this way, so you can get a lot more slack, as you can see. Then you follow this one. I find it easy to push it to find which one it is, in case you're doing something like this, where there's a bunch of them. You can't really pick and choose which one. So it's easy to push it, and then you can pull and tighten it. And then you repeat, go around, push, find it's this one, then pull. And then rotate it, push, find out this one. And then for this one, use the same. I'm a little ahead of myself. So just push, find which one moves and grab it, and then tighten. For this one, you can't, it's the same thing, like you can push, but you don't want to pull this one too much. So you push, and then kind of just hold it so that it tightens like that, so it doesn't over tighten, but just tightens enough that you can have the 3 in there without it being like super tight. So then you just repeat. You take this, you push, find which one it is, which is this one, and then you pull that. And you do get more slack the further you go because you're tightening it. So then you take it, push, find which one it is, and pull. It's like a push and pull thing. So you push, then pull. You can tighten it as tight as you want. And you kind of push and pull. And as you get used to the pushing to see which one moves and pulling, you'll begin to recognize where it's going to be without pushing and pulling. So you can just push it and pull, and then just repeat the push and pull until you get used to not needing to push it, just knowing which one it is. So just keep going all the way around. It's a little tedious, but it's better off being tedious. And then as you get to the end, you want to tighten it more. Then you get to the end, and there. Now you have a monkey's fist. Congratulations, you made a monkey fist. And I think it really looks cool because it kind of folds, it looks like it's folding in on itself. And that's really cool. And you can still see the golf ball that I used, which is okay. And if you want to make it less noticeable, you can do more, but you need more string, which I don't have on this rope. I don't want to use this big rope because it's just too long. So yeah, you have the monkey's fist. And then at this point, you would cut it, which I'm not going to do with this rope because I need this rope for something else. But I will show you on the smaller rope. So then you have the rope. Now I have a bunch of this, so it's okay if I do this. Actually, I'm just going to do it on this one. Because on this one I had a little extra and it's not exactly the right thing, right length. So what I do is instead of just cutting it and then burning it, I'm going to take it and I pull and see which one it is. I'm going to grab that one and then pull it tight and not continue. Just pull that one and then pull this out. And then it was about that length. So if you don't have helping hands, which I do, then you can just cut and then burn it. But I find that if you put the helping hands like this, put one in one clamp and the other side in the other clamp. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see this. Alright, so it's like this. So you got the side you're needing and then the side you're not needing. Or discarding because it's frayed. Or just doesn't look right. So then you kind of just... What I do is I put it like that so I have plenty of space in the middle. And I find it's easier, instead of cutting it, to just straight up burn this middle part. And what I do is I burn it, and then once I see it's on fire, then I just stop using the lighter and just put it, to the side or whatever. And then I wait for the two ends to split. Then I just blow it out. It will look black, like this one on the end, but it's better than having this. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And make sure this ball is not in the way or it will melt. So just with the lighter, just kind of burn it in the middle. And when I see it's starting to burn and is on fire, I stop. And I wait for, because you can see when they split, to just blow it out. Now you have two ends that are solid and are not going to be frayed. So just zoom back out. And this is on the end of my poi, which could be in the description if I feel like it. So now you have this, but do not touch it because it is hot and it will burn you and it will hurt. So just kind of blow on it if you want. Put it in water, I wouldn't suggest, but you can do it anyways. And then you'll be able to kind of see that it starts to gloss over. When that starts to happen, you can when you can kind of see the glare off it, you know it's kind of solid and not gonna hurt you, so you can just kind of touch it. And if it goes like that, right there, then it wasn't fully solid yet. And you can kind of tell how it changed from being kind of clear to more not clear, I guess. At that point, if you want, you take the scissors and kind of just cut off the extra a little bit, and it will look like that on the inside. So you just take that and then just kind of melt it a little bit, just so it starts to get melted and then stop. So now you have the end melted, and then take it, pull it back so it's kind of hidden, which is what you wanted it to do. And then take that and kind of make it look nice again. And there, you're done. So that is the video. I will see you guys later, I guess.